Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself in this world of ours. Once again, we return to Dragon Age Rise of the Qunari, where downtime is still taking place, and our heroes have recovered quite nicely from their recent excursions. A lot of interesting discoveries were made this morning, and fun things done, but the sun went down and everyone was happy. Next day has begun, and it's a bit hotter than it was before, going from about maybe 70 degrees to about 80 degrees. And once again, the sun is high up in the sky, and there seems to be no clouds in sight. Everything seems to be at peace.
Um,
Orin, your bar is doing better than ever. You have seen profits go up by almost 50%,
nice.
especially with the new tattoo.
What's the current income with me and shit? What's his face?
5,000 a week.
For each of us.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There were a couple brawls earlier, but you managed to quell those pretty easily, and Gunter just kind of spun to win. Lyria is, of course, very comfortable after having a much needed well, yesterday was very good for Lyria. She is a lot better off than she was.
Did she get laid?
No.
How much would be an additional building attached to my bar be?
I'd say another 20,000.
Why don't you
Uh,
repay the bar first?
no, it's not me that's going to be getting it. If they want to donate, want to buy it. One of us wants to open a tattoo parlor.
Ooh.
The um Serena, the
Side
previous day
eye.
you didn't do a whole lot, but you may go ahead and
What?
make your declarations.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said the previous day you didn't do a whole lot, but you may make your declarations for today.
Well, I still need to get checked. My head needs to get checked by Lastrin, and I need to get an assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, as for the other thing I had planned, maybe let's leave it for the next time, and I'll just have me getting a tattoo from Lyria, the one that I have already
Mm-hmm.
purchased.
Yeah,
Mike,
you
So,
have the tattoo, and it's very nice. It's very very intricate. The after a while, you go to a Lord Inquisitor, and it actually goes a lot quicker than you thought. He kind of goes through and he shuffles through, and there was indeed some tampering, but nothing serious, and you're managed to all of your memories come back. You remember indeed what happened, and it was a good thing that this was found out because that would have been pretty bad.
is he pissed with me?
No, I mean a little
He's
bit
mad?
scornful, but not like extremely berating. I mean, she was your superior, officer at that point, so.
Still is, technically.
And the assignment he hands you is mostly just going what you'd expect to go to the Dalish Wood. Um, but he
But I
gives you a
don't want to
couple
go to
little,
the Dalish Wood.
but he gives you a couple little info, and he says, if you make that opinion known to him, he'll he'll say, okay,
We
where
did
do
it.
you wish to go?
We did it in the last session, dude.
Where did you say you wanted to go?
To the swamp.
That's right. Okay, you wanted to go to the wilds. Yeah, so he'll do that.
Good guy, Lastrin. Good guy.
He bops you on the head with a stick.
I didn't say that in character, dude.
I don't care.
Chill.
Does it
Would
anyway.
would I have told him about the green eye incident?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought Alistair in earlier. There was some tampering there, but that's all fixed.
You don't even get the character names right anymore.
Sorry, Colin. Damn it. Brain is fried. Colin. Although
Yeah.
Alistair was tainted too, so it makes sense. They both came in
Mm,
there.
mm,
As was
great.
Yvonne, believe it or not.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So we're all brain fucked. Great.
Well,
Great.
most of us are.
Great.
My character is going to begin his 30-day regime to become a mummy.
To become a
Uh,
what?
Become a mummy.
What the hell?
Mummification.
Lastrian actually has an assignment for you, Serena, that he wants you to look at first.
Okay.
He says,
I'm all ears.
I can speed you along to somewhere, but with the war getting intense as it is and with the Inquisition spreading, we need a bit more allies. I'm reading the report here and I'm discovering that you ran into a bit of a conundrum when you were fighting the Grey Cloaks, but you met someone. I believe her name was Maylin.
Oh yeah, the dragon girl.
Indeed.
Interesting.
I cannot tell you where precisely it is, but I will speed you there along to at least envision. And I need you to go talk with her for a moment. I have requisitioned her for the Inquisition. However, I wanted to hear her opinion more on the matter without me there, per se. Also, I wanted to go and check and see if I wanted you to go and check on her and see how her little project is going and see if it might be able to be a benefit to the Inquisition.
Well, actually, it might, depending on what she's willing to allow. I mean, we spent like what, a month traveling just to get the Grey Cloaks. Imagine if we were on top of dragons.
It would be a benefit for the Inquisition. But of course, it is her
Exactly.
territory, and it belongs to the Dalish that exists up there. And I will not
Yeah.
move in on it. But I,
I hope. Uh, okay, so I guess she doesn't know that I'm a half elf. I don't need to tell her that, but I also don't want to go on false pretenses or give her any deceptions.
indeed, she is
So,
Inquisition. However, she is not under my jurisdiction, so
hmm
you can be fairly free with her. Just be careful about what you say.
yeah.
And he
Well,
says, "Are you?" He says, "Are you ready to go?"
sure, yeah. Send me over.
Okay, this will be quick since I've been there before. He waves his staff in front of you, and a red portal envelops you. And now you are standing on the outside of a kind of vast, very big looking cave. And you're looking out over a very, very large, almost crater valley, for those of you who know what those are. It's
hmm
got massive amounts of forest and trees all in this very vast crater. And you can see mountain ranges kind of spin around in a big circle, covering and protecting the whole area. And from the moment you land, you immediately see a couple smaller drakes fly overhead.
hmm To the wolf's den, or the dragon's den, more precisely.
And of course, Malin, you can immediately see someone outside of your home.
Fantastic. I am going to get on my dragon. What they want.
All right, tell Serena what she sees.
I don't think your mic is working.
They can't hear you.
I could hear her through your mic, but not directly.
Technical difficulties. Hold on. You not coming through on Google Hangouts? Is the setting set to your microphone? Huh, you're not showing any voice.
Check the
How's that?
cog.
Check the
Oh, I heard you, but I don't know if it was
Oh,
directly or from.
now I can hear her.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Tell her what she sees.
She sees the same thing that she saw before. She sees somebody get up on a gold dragon, a huge gold dragon, by the way, and flying up to, I guess, where Serena is, and seeing more out of who this person is that's entered their peaceful place.
When you enter within range, you recognize this woman. This was one who helped you fight the Grey Lords who are holding the Black Dragon.
Does she see me though? If it's a cave, she might not see me.
Well, you're just outside the cave. Do you roll stealth?
No.
Okay, then she sees you.
Ah, you again. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Serena.
Ah, Serena. What can I help you with?
Well, I was told that you have joined us.
Well, I'm part of the Inquisition, but I haven't quite joined your chapter, so to speak.
Well, that's what I'm here to talk to you about.
I see. I take it your chapter would like use of the dragons that I've been taming.
Well, we would like to get more information on your project, first of all.
What kind of information would you like?
I don't know the extent of it, if you have any need of any uh, assistance, resources, maybe.
Well,
You
I could
name it.
always use more people to help me track other dragons down and bring them to safety where they can rebuild their population.
Indeed, and with more dragons, there are some resources that are starting to dwindle that you might need.
That's very true.
And would the dragons be, uh, you know, at our disposal when needed?
Well, that's not really up to me. She pats her gold dragon. Draxes and I actually had to form a pact. We agreed to work with each other. It's really up to the dragon and the rider. You, of course, have to be trained how to ride a dragon. And there's certain, how we say, skills that you have to learn in order to capture a dragon and have it tamed.
You hear a voice come from behind you, Serena, and
Mm-hmm.
you recognize it. It's the Lord Inquisitor. He steps out of the portal and says, "There would have to be a process of trial and elimination." Malin, good to see you again. How have the years been?
What?
How have the years been?
Oh, well, of course, since the last time you've seen me, you haven't seen Draxes here.
Indeed. I, I will be honest. I thought a lot of them were gone. It's nice to see that we were wrong.
Yep.
Mm.
Although most of the dragons that I have encountered myself were quite hostile.
Yes, well, they can be that way if you seem to be embarking on their territory.
Unfortunately, a lot of them seem to be suffering from the same fates that the elder forms of dragons did from the old ones.
Oh,
From what I read and discovered, a lot of the dragons around the area that we had to fight were suffering from some kind of rage that was building up. We knew that some of them were due to the darkspawn, however, the others we were not sure. Perhaps there's something stirring amongst the old gods, we're not entirely sure, but we do know that all of the old gods have taken the forms of dragons.
I see.
Perhaps there is some sort of connection there.
That could be exactly what's going on.
Indeed, but anyway, as Serena stated, we did have a proposal for you. Obviously, selection would have to be choose and select. We can provide resources, we can provide training, we can provide, of course, payment for this as well. We can aid you in finding more of these creatures and bringing them back to this area if you're willing to, go with our deal. I will not force you to do anything you don't want to do.
I have to
Out of
ask though.
Yeah.
No, go ahead and I'll ask in character after.
That was Yvonne.
I can't hear you again.
I know. I muted myself.
Oh. Okay,
So you
so
had
I
a
have to ask something though.
yes.
Would the dragons would we be able to use the dragons for transportation? Like,
As I said, that's not up to me. That's up to the individual dragons.
yes, but if you had tamed the dragons, would it be realistic to think that they would agree to something like that?
I would imagine it would
Maybe
be
not.
similar to. I imagine it would be similar to how you buy a horse, except a much more intelligent creature. So it would probably be once again up to the creature, much like how when you train and buy a horse, you can run the horse for so long, and it will do things that you want it to do, but it won't do everything you want it to do. Depends on the horse.
Out of character question. Will every member of the Inquisition be able to try to tame a dragon? Well,
Every
the
member
player
of the
characters at least.
every member of the Inquisition that's willing to fork up the gold for it will be able to attempt to try and do a bond with a dragon, drake, and or worm that they find.
How much
Or
gold will it be?
I am negotiating that out. It depends on what precisely you'd like to try and bind and bond with. Drakes and wyverns will obviously be cheaper than full-on dragons and will be easier to bond with than full-on dragons as well. Same with griffins.
Also, when you bond with a dragon, you bond for life unless you both decide to cancel the agreement.
So let's say I wanted to bond with a wyvern.
Wyvern? Okay.
Yeah. How much?
I'm going to say wyverns are going to be 50 and dragons are going to be 80. Yeah, 50 thou and then 80 thou.
And griffins?
Griffins will be 30 thou.
Okay.
Do I get any bonus because I'm a Grey Warden?
Yes, actually. You do.
Then I'll keep that in mind.
Once I finish paying off both of my debts, I'm gonna be buying myself a wyvern or a griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of debt,
I want to declare that griffins are only for Grey Wardens.
No, I can't declare that.
Can I get
Except
the
there is
other
only
Grey
one
Wardens
clutch
to
of
declare
known
them?
griffins, and they were hatched in Weissapt. So
So
And
they
this-
are ours.
Which means literally only the Grey Wardens would be able to attempt it.
Indeed, and this is the only other flock of griffins that you've ever seen in your life, Serena. Ever. And of course, a lot of these ones are not as, shall we say, uppity as the other ones, because the Grey Wardens have been doing the last hatch, and they were worried that that would be the last spawn. But there are more.
How much
And if
money?
you wish,
Oh,
go ahead.
how much money do I still owe the guy that as the lead deed to my tavern?
10,000.
Okay. So about, and how much money we're paying him with the increased price?
Oh, for God's sake, I do not know. I forgot the thing. I'll have to look it up. Either way, Serena,
Mm-hmm.
it's at this point that you feel some hot air on your hand.
Okay. Is
You
the
look
dragon
down.
breathing on me?
No, you look down and you see a big ass Mabari, kind of just breathing on your hand.
Oh, I'm gonna let it smell my hand and I'm gonna tell it it's a good boy. Or girl, whatever. Is it a good boy?
It's a good boy.
I'm gonna
Looks at you,
pet it.
kind of whines a little bit, and then licks your hand.
No
Oh,
treats for you.
hello.
Are there any dwarf dragons? That'd be cheaper.
Warren, enough. Okay,
Sorry.
so dog kind of looks up at you, Serena, gives you a little sniff, then looks at Malin when she says that, and just goes,
Malin's gonna raise her hand and point to her side.
dog looks to Serena and then looks at Malin, kind of wags its tail, but somewhat neglectfully comes up and sits down next to you and almost looks pouty.
What a cute boy. I really
Malin's
like those
gonna
beasts.
pet his head. It comes up to her chest basically because she's short. So
Pretty good sized Babari, too. What's the pattern on
Well,
this one?
Barry are Ferelden and I'm Ferelden, so we'll have a connection there.
Yeah, the Mabari definitely seems to like you. It just met you, so.
I haven't decided
I have
what
that
pattern
effect
it
on
has yet.
doggos.
Its little stub is just wagging. And granted, even though you have seen some griffins here, Serena, you've only seen about maybe 3 so far. Malin only has about maybe 5 in her total count. And 3 of them are hatchlings.
Babies then.
But this is pretty radical for you, Serena. I mean, it's nice to know that, the legacy of the Grey Warden's mounts is not gone.
Yeah, but I also want them, better treated. I mean, why did they disappear in the first place? We need to,
You can
be
do some
good with
research on that.
them.
You're welcome to definitely do some research on it. So the Inquisitor kind
I
of
will
pipes up.
do that.
The Inquisitor pipes up a bit and he says, "So, Malin, can we come to an agreement?"
Well, you had a gentleman with you when I last saw you. I believe his name was Yvonne.
Yes, the hero
Yeah.
for all of it.
Yes, that's right.
Leader of the Grey Wardens. Uh-huh.
He had some tattoos that glowed. I believe these are magical tattoos.
Yes.
Well, if I could procure some, I will agree to come with you. Someone's into.
I believe that is up to Lyria.
We have a few that can give you those.
She's basically asking them to fork over the money for them.
Lord Inquisitor kind of thinks for a moment. holds his hand across his chest. And he says, I think I could fork that out for you if you wanted to.
Well, it's
You,
more than
you have been
worth.
you have been doing a lot of work for us recently, Malin, and it's if you are willing to join us as the Inquisition, I can even start giving you weekly and monthly requisitions as part of the support.
She
Okay.
kind of folds her arms, looks down to the side. Okay.
Okay.
She looks over at Draxes. What do you think?
Dragon kind of grunts in acknowledgement.
She's going to speak in Draconic. Oh, come on. Don't be such a snuff.
Not being a snuff. I think it's a grand idea. I'm just. I have no doubt that these humans will use the griffins and dragons properly. However, in due time, if our race truly comes back as the griffins and the dragons, they will be abused. It will happen. Not from these people, maybe not even from their grandchildren, but it will happen. And where it is better that we thrive than to be extinct, I still think of the consequence. But I trust these people.
Good point. She looks at the High Inquisitor and says, Draxes brings up a very good point of in the future, should the griffins and the dragons become plentiful, he is concerned that they will be abused. It's my suggestion we have a council or leader to oversee the use of the dragons and griffins.
Agreed. And for a certain extent, we can do that. However, for example, if you were to release a new breed of deer back into the wild, it would be nature's coin toss at that point. I mean, we could folly, we could control, we could only do so much, but in the end, it's depending upon how numerous they become, how people choose to act is how people are going to act. And although we can force a lot, depending upon how far it spreads, only so much that can be done. For example, if the dragons and the griffins leave to the eastern lands, I have no authority there.
She nods in agreement, looks up at Draxes.
Dragon kind of nods.
That makes sense to me.
It's doing the Parthenex thing where its nose is just right in your face. Serena, the very large gold dragon, puts its nose right up to your face. And this is a very large creature.
Its head is
Okay,
bigger than
can I roll a bluff to show him that I'm not scared?
Sure, go ahead and roll a bluff.
Do I need to roll something
Good
for him?
luck.
We'll see if it'll be his passive. If he notices.
Okay. Where's the rolly page? Rolly. Fuck, where's the dice?
Dice rolls.
Rolls, yes.
Right under
Dice of
recorded session.
rolls, yes.
Wouldn't it be a
Yes,
perception
yes, yes.
check?
I'm on the phone.
Well, she's
No.
rolling bluff, and the dragon's passive perception is going to look at him.
Should be
Which
sense
is
motive.
Pa-
Or sense
passive?
motive.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
should
I thought. I was
be
like, what?
sense
That's
motive.
not in
Yeah,
Pathfinder.
Sense motive.
it should be sense motive. 33.
Let's see here.
He has a plus 15.
Serena bluffs it.
Yes.
Barely.
You barely managed to convince the dragon that you are not scared of it.
I'll nod at him.
And Brandon.
The Inquisitor looks, nods. Dragon just kind of nods. and then just kind of it gives you like this little shove, Serena, like kind of just pushes you with its nose, but not like violently or badly or anything. Not even enough to push you over, just it gives you a little push.
I will pet his
Nudge.
snout.
Nudge.
I think we are in accord then. I will go ahead and start negotiating the profits with you. Would you like to come back, or would you like to stay here and keep watch? I can come back at any time.
Oh, let me get some affairs set up here, and I'll join you guys shortly.
And how are your brothers and sisters around here doing? Are they in accordance with what you are doing? Leaving you alone?
They seem to be okay with it.
I see. Well, for now, we will keep them within Inquisition and very well requisitioned. If they choose to start breeding and become too numerous to start keeping on a reservation, only then we'll start discussing, what can be done.
Right now, I think we're okay as far as space goes.
As I see it, there are still quite a less few here, but it is good to see that they are breeding. Very well then. And you notice that the last time you met the Inquisitor, he had two hands. Now he's only got one arm. He holds out his arm to shake.
Shakes his arm. Says, "What happened to your other hand? Dare I ask?"
Well, you remember when we
The
first met?
Red Wolf took it.
Yes, so to speak. Do you remember when we first met in that bar on the south side?
Yes.
Well, remember that glowing green stuff that was happening with my hand?
Yes.
Well, I know you haven't been kept up to date on a lot of news that's been happening here, but I eventually managed to seal off portals that were opening up. Remember those?
I see.
And unfortunately, it kind of came with an unfortunate side effect, and it backfired. And then one of my friends betrayed me, and it basically got ripped to shreds.
Sounds painful.
It didn't feel too good. With me sitting there on a cliff, slowly dying, and then one of my people that I thought was a good friend walking away telling me I was shit, it wasn't a very good moment.
Sounds like an unpleasant day.
No, it was a very bad day. He kind of holds up his stump and he kind of waves it around. He's like, "Look at this."
Why don't you put a hook there?
Well, I kind of wanted to put a sword. Ooh, yes, I could put a sword.
Ooh.
I could put like a bow, or like
Yeah.
maybe I could get Rex to
Maybe
get me like a
something.
little miniature cannon,
Maybe something less lethal, at least when we're at the keep. Thank you.
like a dart, like a little crossbow dart thing, maybe.
Lord Inquisitor, you know that my relationship with bolts from crossbows isn't the best.
Well, yeah, you kind of just Serena, that's your problem. You need to stop taking them to the face, the legs, and everywhere.
I've never taken a bolt in the face, okay?
Not yet.
I don't think I will be getting them. I will be getting a protective tattoo from your sister. Perhaps that will help.
Perhaps it will. Anyway, Malin, we'll see you at the Inquisition soon. I'll leave a portal here, and anytime you wish to go to and fro, let me know.
Will do.
Okay. Then I bid you a good day. And I have to admit, that was very successful as compared to our last meeting where you punched me in the face.
What
Yeah,
did you
well,
do?
We're not going to talk about that. Serena, let's go.
Fine. Nice seeing you again, Melon.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be waiting for you at the keep. Hello,
She gets back up on her
Draxus.
dragon and
And
whistles for her
what's the name
Mabari.
of the Babari? What's the name
I
of the
haven't,
Babari?
I haven't figured one out yet.
Okay. Bye, Mabari.
He just kind of looks, wags his tail, barks, and then goes to follow the dragon and the rider. And you both proceed through the red portal back.
I think I should get him a Bari. So cute.
Lastron kind of looks at me and says, "Well, they are definitely good things to have around. By the way, never ever get drunk near that woman.
I'm not in the habit of getting drunk.
Mhm.
I'm not even gonna roll for bluff for that because it's like
He's,
a complete lie, obvious
yeah,
lie.
he's kind of squinting and he looks at you and he says,
Only,
"Anyway, that's
only with Porthos, and it's his fault every time.
I grabbed her butt."
Oh my god. You
I
know, sometimes mm,
if you tell Lyria, I'll thwop you one on the head, and
I will
it'll hurt.
not tell Lyria. I
Really,
don't want to ruin her idea of her
really.
brother. Ah,
He kind of looks at
like
you like very intensely, and like his eyes kind of glow a very faint green, and he's like, "Really?" And no, it's not the soulless creepy green. He's just
yes,
staring. He's
really.
staring knives into you right now, and he's like, "Will you
Did I
swear
tell
on that?"
you? Did I tell you Lyria's secrets? Then why would I tell yours to her? I'm not in the
Will you
habit
swear on it?
of I
He's
not
he's
in the
he's
habit
literally
of revealing
he's
secrets,
literally
okay?
he's literally poking you with his staff, like, "Huh? Huh? Will you do it? Will you do it?"
I can't believe that no, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm I'm gonna go and see your sister, actually. And I'm not gonna
Right.
promise you anything so that you'll worry like hell. But know that this, if you want secrets to spread, you don't tell them to Serena, you tell them to Jacqueline. Because Serena knows how to keep secrets.
He's looking and he's like, "I think you should swear."
Really? What are we? Little
Look,
kids?
kind of looks at you and he's like, "You're evil, Serena."
Fine, I swear I will not tell your sister that you drunkenly grabbed someone's butt.
That's really good because then I don't have to be a complete and total jerk and look at this letter of assignment to Mr. Cullen going very, very far away to the marshes. But I'll just go ahead and scroll that out to where he's not going to the marshes. Oh, but wait, you said you would do that? Okay, so I'll say scrolling. He's going. Understood. And he just smiles at you with a goofy ass grin.
Master, we're supposed to be professional here, and you're bordering. You know what? Never
He, he,
mind.
he pokes you with the staff again.
Hey. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna go. I need to get a tattoo on me. And
Of course, Serena. And do let Lyria know that I will pay reasonably if Miss Malin wants a specific tattoo. That I will compensate.
I mean,
Damn well
the
better. That tattoo
Inquisition will
normally cost
compensate.
80,000 gold.
Well,
He just
technically, that
nods.
should be a gift to the
It is
Inquisition.
it's a gift to the Inquisition. I'm helping pay for it for another member to the Inquisition. It's also helping us gain a very great and powerful ally and resource.
Well,
And
yeah, you
I
know what?
I kind of owe it to
Whatever,
Malin for
whatever
almost.
the price, man. We're talking about dragons and griffins here. This is like whatever the price.
I know.
It's an asset that it's invaluable.
I also owe it to Malin for almost burning down her house.
What now?
Huh?
Okay.
What? What? I didn't.
Look, you're seriously starting to create a blackmail folder for me, so perhaps not do this.
What was that, Serena? I heard you were just leaving.
Yes.
And he starts pushing you out of the door with his staff.
I'll
He
blow
just
him and
starts.
kiss.
He
I'll
just
blow
starts
him and
poking
kiss
you.
and then leave. And I'll go find
So,
Lyria.
all right, you go find Lyria.
She is actually already mixing up the ink for your tattoo.
Hello. I'm here to get something cool on me.
Well, I was working on the ink anyway, so give me just a second.
All right.
Because she actually
I'll
has to
just
infuse the ink with magic.
I'll just relax around here. How are you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling quite good, actually.
Oh, that's good to hear. Anything exciting happen?
No. As she looks away, because this
Okay.
is a blatant lie, and she is a terrible liar.
Sense motive, sir.
Okay. Okay, one sec. Well, she has to roll her bluff. Sense motive.
Oh yeah, I would have asked your character if when I was getting a tattoo done if you wanted to open a tattoo parlor next to my bar, or add addition onto it.
I mean, she doesn't generally do that kind of thing, but she would be willing to. Oh lord, this
I
is
mean,
this
she's loaded
not
now.
not her best dice pool.
Oh, how cute.
That was really bad.
Mine was
That
bad
was
too,
a
but I can
botch.
see
That
through
was
it.
a botch.
That's a botch. Yeah, Serena, she is clearly bullshitting.
Ah, Lyria, like, really? Really? Like,
Okay, I'm a
right now,
terrible liar. I'm sorry.
I feel that you're insulting my intelligence right now. I was not born yesterday, my dear. Actually, I could potentially be your mother at that point.
She kind of bites her lip a little bit.
So out with it. You don't need to be embarrassed with me, okay?
Creme
No
kissed me.
judging. Ooh, how was it?
It was really sweet and romantic, and we went for a walk up on. Uh, it was just really nice, and we watched the sunset.
Oh, that's good. He's one of the good ones. But do be careful, you know? That's always a good advice. And don't worry, I will not have a mother talk to him with him.
Please don't.
I won't, just, That's good. I'm happy for you.
I saw that. Don't you dare.
What did you see?
Lyra, roll me a perception check.
God damn it.
Is something happening on the side chat?
Yeah,
No.
kinda.
Can someone say? Because I can see.
That's a 25.
Okay. You see at the door that Serena came in, there's a little tiny spectral monkey that is looking around the corner. And
But does she know this?
you know exactly who this spectral servant belongs to.
Can I roll too?
She throws something at it. Get out of here.
You hear a voice come from upstairs where Serena just came from. Ow!
You earned that, asshole.
Not very
What
nice,
the-
sis.
Is your brother spying on us?
Yes. And now he probably knows about me and Krem. Great.
I'll
Just
have.
great.
I guess I'll have to have a talk with your brother instead. Don't worry about
Just what
it.
I needed.
Don't worry about it. I'll deal with it. If he has something to
He
say,
comes,
he can go
comes
through me.
he comes walking by the door and he looks in and he says, "By the way, Serena, check your pockets." And then he keeps walking on.
Nosy asshole.
My pockets. God damn it. What's in my pocket?
You reach into your pocket and you see this little kind of almost gold medallion,
Mm-hmm.
and you open it up, and there's a there's a
What?
picture of it. You know how those lockets you open up and there's a picture of a person on one end and a picture of a person on the other.
Yeah.
There's a picture of you and Colin on each side. Like you're on one side, he's on the other.
What the? How? w-
Anyway,
I
where
need
do
to
you want this
catch it.
tattoo?
Yeah, good question. I was thinking my left shoulder or my
Her
right
butt.
one. Lastrin,
You're here
if
from
you're gonna be
downstairs.
doing that, at least come here and sit with us like a normal person and stop being a creep.
You just hear a distant
Sorry.
laughter of Orin from Orin.
Comes up, peeks his head into the room. He steps into the room,
Anyway,
and then he makes a very clopid point of closing the door. Then he taps it twice, and you see a little magic appear on it.
Arcane lock.
Yep. Arcane lock and silence. So no one can hear you.
great.
Okay, Serena, shirt off.
One
Would
sec.
you like
I
would
need
you
to.
like me to would you like me to politely turn around, or do you care?
I don't give a damn. I just need to know how this thing came into my pocket and what is the meaning of this. Come on, don't bullshit me, man.
Oh, he's bullshitting. He's not even trying.
Like, really? Really? Is
Mhm.
that a prank? Is that a prank? Well, maybe I'll start with a tattoo, and you start talking. I really am interested to know how this thing happened. And so take her shirt off and point her right shoulder to Lyria so she can do the thing.
Yep, and Larry will kind of settle in behind her and start working on the tattoo.
Yep, and of course you've already rolled for the tattoo, and it is you're doing master craftsmanship here, and your brother is thoroughly impressed, and he
Yeah,
basically goes to say, "Well, I had the locket made for you. It's a magical item, actually. Whenever the lockets are lit up, and you look at the pictures, and you can see that the picture is in color." He says, whenever the pictures go to black and white and color fades, that means that you and the other, or you or the other in the locket are asleep or not of conscious. And if the locket glows a red and the picture turns a faint red, it means the person is in danger.
at least it's useful, I suppose.
It
I
is,
guess I have to thank you then.
and it works as basic light. He says a word in Dalish, and he says, if you say that word, which is basically light in Dalish, it will light up very
Yeah,
dimly.
I'll have Lyria transcribe it for me.
It will light up very dimly, but it will still light up. So it has multifunction.
Larry just kind of rolls her eyes as she continues working on the tattoo.
Hey, I just got us freaking dragons and griffins.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Doesn't make
And
you any less
believe
of an
me,
ass.
Well, no, but it makes me an awesome ass. Yeah.
you know there are asses and asses, so. And I see myself as an ass expert, so I'd say he's an okay ass.
Yeah, Serena is an expert on ass, especially Colin's.
Okay, he's a big ass.
I was gonna say.
But to be fair, Serena. Well, no, I won't. I won't go that far, Serena.
No, 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 no. Please continue.
Well, I just got to say that I've got a lot of eyes and ears around here at the Inquisition. A lot of unseen servants walking around, just keeping an eye on things, especially after the incident. And all I got to say is, you and Colin are kind of loud.
Well,
Somehow this
I
last
Not to
mean,
mention, I'm not going to talk about this with Bull, but he would be very intrigued to know that that is your safety word of all things.
you can faintly hear Orin laughing.
well,
Oh, Orin can't hear it.
yeah, he can't hear. There's silence in the room.
Doesn't
Well,
mean he's
I
not laughing at
suppose
something
you
else at the same time.
can.
Just coincidentally.
I suppose you can. Like deal with it.
Oh, I'm perfectly okay with dealing with it. Doesn't bother me.
Like,
I encourage relationships inside my position.
okay, now you're getting into creep territory.
As Lyria's face goes red and she focuses on the tattoo.
Indeed.
And I think you're making your sister uncomfortable.
Does she
Good.
mess up?
I'm
From
doing
what
my job. Oh no, she's got a steel mind. She already made the roll for the tattoo, and the tattoo is going to be flawless.
damn it.
That's why you roll first. Anyway, he kind of sits there and chuckles, and he's like, "Then that's my job." And I have to,
Yeah, to make
make-
us all uncomfortable. Thank
yes,
you.
it is my job to make all of you uncomfortable.
Well, look, the thing is, we're at war, so we might die at any moment, so I'm pretty much done trying to hide shit, and I'm pretty much done caring about what people might think. So, yeah, I'm done with that. I suppose I only need to announce it to Cullen, but that's one step that I'm going to take. There you go. It's been declared.
Kind of looks and he says, "Hey." Sighs for a bit.
I guess now we'll have to get you someone.
What? What?
Oh.
And for the record, if you say Maylin, I'm going to say no because I already know who she wants eyes for.
I didn't say anything. I just
You
said
are going
someone, and you started a coughing fit.
to.
Mm. You're making me very suspicious, and you're making me very, very curious.
Well, maybe I already have someone I'm interested in.
Yes, that's exactly what my suspicion says.
What makes you think I'm going to tell you?
What makes you think I won't find out?
Makes you think you can?
Serena,
What makes
I'm
you
in the
think I
room.
can't?
He's not going to say anything.
Well, we're not speaking clearly right now, my dear, but that doesn't mean we can't banter. I mean, if anything, your brother's really good at bantering.
Oh, he knows if,
And
I found out who it was, I'd tease him to no end about it.
well, in any case, Lord Inquisitor, if I do find out, I'll make sure that your sister doesn't learn of it, okay? Do we have a deal?
He just eyes you very warily.
Oh, come on, when I'm curious, I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll say.
And technically, right now, I'm working right under, Liliana, who knows fucking everything and has the resources to know everything, so. Yeah. It's easier if you just tell me.
For all we know, it could be Liliana.
This is not Liliana. Liliana has her eyes on someone else for some time now.
Ooh,
I would
that
not.
I want
I
to
would not.
know.
I would not be one to come in between that. I would really not want to
Hmm.
be in between that. That woman is scary.
Is your woman scary?
Very.
Hmm. Okay. I might go and pay someone a visit later then.
You do realize if your guess is wrong, it's going to be a very awkward conversation.
Oh, I'm not gonna make a conversation about you. I'll just,
How do you know that you'll have the right person? We have many members in the position.
how many of them are scary?
Quite a bit, actually. Actually, in all honesty, out of character, quite a bit of
Yes,
them.
yes, but
I'll,
when you
I'll
say
tell you what.
scary,
I'll tell
the
you
first
what.
image that comes to my mind is a very specific one.
I will tell you out of character. Hold on a second. You finish the tattoo, and it looks pretty damn awesome.
There you
Are
go.
you saying something?
No,
Oh,
All done.
oh, let me see. Oh, that's fucking cool. That's downright badass. That's okay. Like, okay, I think I'm gonna be scaring people more now.
I'm
Like,
just imagining she has a wall of all the tattoos she's done, like drawings of the tattoo.
I already
Probably in her
posted
room
it too.
somewhere.
Like,
She
okay,
takes
Lyria,
out
I have
a
to say,
herbal salve and hands it to her. Put that on it
you've
3 times a
outdone
day.
yourself.
hey,
What's that?
She takes out an herbal salve and hands it to her. Put that on it 3 times a day.
Okay. For how long?
It'll take about 2 weeks to fully heal.
2 weeks. Damn.
Yes, deal with it. Unless you want it to
Yeah.
fade and
No, I don't want it to fade. I want it to be badass and awesome and protect me because apparently I'm taking bolts like they're fucking candy.
brother
Yeah,
gets up and
it's not funny
you're a
anymore,
magnet.
okay? Like
oh, by the
it
way,
shouldn't be
I
like
must
this. Like,
in out of character. I must leave and go to work. You guys may continue on.
Wait, I
yeah,
was going. Oh
okay.
crap! I was needing to talk to the Lord Inquisitor.
Sorry, gotta go.
Damn it!
See you, Brandon.
Son of a bitch.
See you, Brandon.
Okay.
Anyway, I shouldn't be such a magnet to bolts because I'm a fucking small target, like seemingly small. I guess I'm pretty small and
I mean, I'm the one who,
fast and
seems to get hit the most, and I'm pretty much the smallest one here aside from the dwarfs.
yeah, but yeah, but you're not hit with bolts usually. You're hit with spells and shit.
Spells, magic, swords.
Well, what can I tell you? Like,
Dragon's
I,
breath.
I, I I've taken like I don't know 4 or 5 bolts.
But yeah, anyway.
Well, at least your brother didn't say anything regarding crime. That's a
Yeah,
good
there is
thing.
that. That's
But
good
don't
news.
worry. If he says anything to you, send him to me right away because I know things. And when I know things, it means that he must behave
He
because I
doesn't know
know
how.
things. Well, he'll have to try. He definitely has to try. I mean, I wouldn't want him to block your mojo or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, God.
money into chill.
Shall we go to the tavern then? Show off your new tattoo.
I mean, sure. I can't wait to show it to Colin, honestly, but we'll have to wait for later.
Oh, I'm sure he'll find it lovely. It's on you, after all.
Yes. So, what do you want to drink when we get there?
Not sure yet. Might go with something without alcohol.
You always have my special new drink that doesn't give you a hangover.
Was it made with piss?
It's made with anything that's can be made with salt water. Basically anything that's contaminated. I can
No,
legitimately
it can
throw
be
it in
made
salt.
from anything. It does not have to be contaminated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will get any drink that is not made by Oren.
Oh.
Because I don't trust that he didn't make it with his piss.
There would only be that one drink.
Yeah, too bad. I'll just take my standard mead that I always get.
I made a special kind of brandy for you.
Yeah, but brandy is stiff, and I'm feeling well. Why would I get a stiff drink if I'm feeling well? I'm feeling quite well.
Anyway.
Any other news? I've been like pretty much indisposed for the whole day yesterday.
Let's see. Krem and Augustus dueled.
Oh, who won?
Krem.
Oh, when I see Augie, I'll have to mention that.
It was a good
That
duel, though.
that
It was very
the little
close.
brat really likes to, brag about his prowess and whatnot.
Then again, he did bring me eclairs, so.
Oh.
I don't know how he knew I had a sweet tooth, but
Yeah,
I mean,
that's pretty good.
many people do.
the ones that are close to me, yeah, I suppose so.
No, I mean, many people have a sweet tooth, so it's just a basic deduction. I mean, it wouldn't work on me because I don't. But I believe I'm in the minority here.
She's gonna sit
Although,
there
I
and
mean,
sip on her drink.
people could be mistaken into thinking that I do have a sweet tooth because I'm drinking mead that's quite sweet. But not that sweet.
Oh, are you guys in the tavern?
Yep.
Yeah.
You see, my character for once is not drinking alcohol. He's actually drinking tea.
Hey, Oren, you tea drinker.
Fuck off! It's not like I'm enjoying this shit.
Then why are you drinking it? Did you lose a bet?
No, there's an alchemical recipe that basically turns me into a walking mummy.
Okay, why
Whoa.
would you want to turn into a walking mummy? Aren't you ugly enough already?
Serena!
Sorry.
No,
Sorry for having eyes.
You're terrible.
basically from what I found, it protects me, makes me not be able to feel cold, paralysis,
From
and
getting laid.
and I can't be killed. I can't be hurt by non-lethal damage.
Yeah, it also protects you from getting laid, getting married, all the normal stuff. But at least we could use you, to scare off kids.
I gotta be drinking the shit for about 30 days, performing a special diet, and have to do exercise.
And you're gonna be the shortest little mommy the world has ever seen.
And don't speak about getting laid. It reminds me of my wife.
You have a wife?
Had.
Oh, what happened to her? Did you eat her?
My character's discriminates. She got sick and died, you bitch.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That doesn't mean you
sounds pretty
can't get
bad.
another. I mean, now you won't be able because you want to turn into a mommy. What the hell is that? Okay, don't tell me that you want to turn yourself into a mommy because of that.
No.
Why then?
If all the shit we're having to fight, figure this might be helpful. I've already
Uh,
a couple of my organs.
Okay, is that even reversible? Maybe?
Nope. One-way trip.
Okay, I don't think you thought this through very
Has my
well,
brother
Oren.
approved of this?
What?
Has my brother approved of this?
Nope.
Yeah, Oren, this is a terrible idea.
I'll just gain the attributes of a mummy, not actually become one and look like one.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but maybe you should speak with the Inquisitor
You should
about this,
probably run
because
it by Lastrin first.
And it's my
yeah,
body.
that's a big fucking thing you're trying to do, man, and pretty damn drastic. Like, I mean, you're plenty helpful with all your bombish shit and the smoke bombs and whatnot. You know.
You should see
I don't know.
you should see some of the stuff I could make if I decided to learn how to make them.
Well, yeah, but instead you decide to turn yourself into a mummy.
Would you rather me have a parasitic twin?
Uh, I mean, depends. Will it be better looking and more intelligent than you?
Imagine an extra set of arms and a head on my chest.
It could be cute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Or I can
why all,
Or
all the options must be grotesque?
it's alchemy. What do you expect?
Um, I don't know, something like what Jacqueline is doing. She's not growing fucking parasitic twins or turning into a mommy. She's making potions and stuff, you know?
Not my thing.
Well,
And
yeah,
apparently giving Hawk tattoos.
you're the bomb person, so I suppose you should be making bombs and not turning yourself into a mommy or a parasitic twin or
Or
whatever else.
another spell where I could grow a tumor that can become a familiar and fly off.
Okay, why don't you just buy a dog and make them your familiar? Or a bird? Or, something normal people do?
Me, normal? Have you ever known me to be normal?
No, but you creep me the fuck out, and I'm not easily creeped out as a person. No, that's disturbing, like a
Or how about
tumor
a chemical
familiar.
spell that lets my ear fly off and become a little fly?
And what?
Okay, you can keep
You
the
know
rest of
what?
this to
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Because the next thing, I don't think. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I'm good. Are you doing this on purpose so that we drink your stronger drinks?
Nope.
Because I might need it after all that. Jeez.
Speaking
This
of
is
that, there's a discount
ridiculous.
going on in the tavern today for that.
I shouldn't drink too much.
Yeah. Neither of us should.
We also have root beer.
Actually.
Mm-mm.
Surprisingly, sells actually pretty well.
I need to see what preparations need to be made for my next expedition.
Oh, which one are you going on?
I don't know if we're supposed to talk about it.
True.
Are we?
I don't know. Oh no.
I mean, I kinda
Oh,
know
where's my
where
idiot
you'd be
brother when I need him?
going. I mean, I kinda know where you'd be going. You kinda had a conversation with your brother before the incident.
Of course.
Well, I'm not going where you're going, let's say. I don't feel particularly comfortable around, nothing personal, just, you know.
My character begins to cry while thinking about his wife, and he decides to turn the tears into mead, so it doesn't look as sad.
Like, generally speaking, elves view as like abominations pretty much, so I don't feel very
Well,
comfortable around many of them.
has anyone ever explained to you why? Anyone from the Dalish clans, anyway?
Well, kinda, but I was very young to understand the meaning of this, and I still don't particularly agree with it. No, there are better arguments as to why I shouldn't have been born.
It's because when an elf and a human make babies, they are, by all accounts, human. Because the human's genetics overwrite ours almost entirely.
Well, yeah, but this is not the only.
And eventually it will cause the extinction of the elves if not kept in check. That's why the Dalish don't like it at all.
Yes, but you don't choose who you're gonna love.
No, you don't, but that's why the Dalish isolate themselves like they do.
Well, it's weird, but as a child, I was treated bad both by Shem and by elves. So it's all the same to me, honestly, but
I can't count
it's
the
not.
number of times I've been called knife ear. Not here, of course, but
Yeah, it's not the fact that my father was a man, was a human, that my mother made the wrong choice with him. It was the fact that he was married. So,
oh,
yeah. And not to my mother, I mean.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen him since I don't even know. Almost 30 years. I don't know what happened with him. I'm not sure I care.
Wait, you're older than 30?
Yeah, I might not look like it, but yeah. Have a problem with it?
No, I'm just surprised.
Lyria kind of looks down at her drink. Because she is
And
the
then again, I
baby.
can never tell if you if you short-lived races, or is it long-lived in your
What?
case?
Why? How old are you, Oren?
All of the races in Dragon Age have the same lifespan.
54. I'm young.
How much?
54.
54 isn't young.
For us
It's
dwarves,
old as fuck.
Okay, out of character, no, we're not using the Pathfinder age system. We use the actual
well, I was told by ST
Dragon Age
that
age system. Because I asked him, because Lyria would have to be at least 110 years old, but by Dragon Age canon, they don't live that long.
really.
And I just realized I had my mic on mute this entire time.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yes, because I had my first microphone. I was like, wait, this thing doesn't have a mic on it. Let me change.
Okay, if we're not using Pathfinder, my character would be 25.
But Inmox, my character, he says, "Hey,
Lyria gives a
What?
little wave,
What?
because she recognizes him from earlier. Or, well, the day before.
Oh, do we have a new arrival here?
hey, my name's Mark. How you doing?"
Out of
Mm,
character ways, he's speaking so high pitch. What is he?
Okay. So he's an oracle. Okay, he has the curse of the child, so he never hit puberty.
No. No.
are you even allowed to be in here?
No, kids creep me out, but anyway, uh, my character isn't creeped out by kids.
Lyria goes around and gets him some food and sets it
Yeah,
at the bar for
actually,
him.
My character grabs
so
some root beer and gives it to him.
so whose child are you?
Oh, I'm no child. I'm 25 years old.
Oh goodness, you're older than I am.
My character spits
Well,
out some of his
damn.
tea.
Really?
Yeah, I've lived a hard life. Everybody thinks I'm a little kid, but I'm actually a grown-ass man.
I am confused by this concept.
How is he tall compared to a dwarf?
Eh, he's about 5'1".
He's taller than me.
He's also taller than Lyria.
Shorter than me.
Yeah, but you're a monstrosity compared to us.
No, I'm not. I'm 5'7".
Yeah,
And
you're
my
really tall compared to all three of us.
yeah.
Well, it's not my fault that you choose midgets, Shayna.
Not all of my characters are midgets, thank you. My mage is
Hey,
5'11".
hey, if I decided to keep that spell
Wow,
in
you
large
have
person, I could
one
become a normal
character
sized
that is
person.
not under 5 feet. Wow, I'm impressed.
And a lot of
Anyway,
my
let's get
NPCs are tall. Thank you very much.
If I would have kept that large person spell and made it permanent, I could become a giant dwarf,
Oh God.
aka a normal
Oh.
sized person.
Okay, this is quite interesting. It's going to be I think I should probably preemptively apologize because I will probably try and be all protective and shit of you because of the whole child thing going on.
If
Um,
you're
you know,
Arnold, tell us about our futures.
oh, well, I think you're probably gonna live for a while. Like, that's all I got
I
for you.
I really don't want to know anything.
Oh, good. I
I
don't have anything to tell you.
Well, yeah, no, I don't want to know anything about anything. It's like first time in my life, I just have some hope for some future, so I don't want it ruined. No
Well,
offense there.
well, I can't tell you whole things about dragons, though.
Oh, well, I just met a dragon a few hours ago.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I pet his
Mhm.
snout.
Oh,
I think it went well.
you must have met a nice one. I didn't meet nice ones where I came from.
Well, I guess I get along quite well with animals.
Oh,
Perhaps better than humans or
oh,
other
that,
I
creatures,
mean, what
anyway.
am I? Chopped liver?
She managed to keep.
What?
She managed to get along with the animal called Porthos pretty well.
Well, uh, Porthos isn't technically an animal. I mean, he can be a bit of a pig sometimes, but
That's what it was referring to.
but you're more of a pig than him, like way more.
How
At least he's
so?
dressed. At least he's dressed in silks. You want to turn into a mummy, and you're pissed into wine.
I have never turned my piss into wine.
oh, you
Yet.
can
I've
turn
turned
into a
salt water
mummy?
into wine.
That's pretty interesting. All I
That's
can do
also
is turn.
nasty.
Oh gosh. All I can transform into is just a giant beast. That's all I can do.
How giant? What kind?
Ah, it has wings and claws.
So you're turning into a fucking dragon?
Sometimes.
Do you have any control over that?
Yeah,
Does Morgan know?
probably.
Out of character, I can't take your
Hmm.
character seriously with that voice.
I know. It's even harder for me to keep maintaining it.
Just talk normal for right now, and we assume it's a child voice.
Okay,
Why
okay.
don't you get a program that changes the voice so you don't have to strain your vocal cords? Because I know what I'm talking about, bitch. My vocal cords are really strained today. Like I couldn't stop singing. Damn, I was in full concert mode. Anyway, back in character.
Well, I would get something like that, but you see, I have a thing called a Mac. My
Ooh,
Mac don't like that.
that's why
It,
you
it,
get a PC.
that's why, yeah, Mac requires money.
Pff, bet you have a Mac, so you probably have money.
I got this for free.
Eh,
I wouldn't get a Mac for free even. I wouldn't get one if they paid me.
hey, some of
Well,
those older Macs are worth a shit ton.
you see, I'm running Windows on my Mac. It just takes a lot of memory.
Hey, if you gave me one of those older
Yeah.
Macs, I would gladly take it since you can sell them for a pretty penny.
Yeah, but back on track. What were you talking about? What were you saying?
About the dragon, if Morgan knows that you turn into a dragon.
I'm pretty sure she knows. She knows.
I mean, yeah, that's like her territory, basically.
She
Oh,
is a
good.
shapeshifter.
Speaking
Oh,
of
Damn
youth,
good one, too.
I've been trying to find the potion of eternal youth, find the recipe for it.
So you want to be a mummy for eternity? That's what
No,
you
I'm
want to
gonna sell
do?
that stuff. How much?
Okay.
Imagine how much aristocrats would pay for eternal youth.
Well, if it's really such a saver of lives, perhaps you should give it away to people.
It doesn't save their lives, just make them look young forever.
There's no forever if they die.
They can only die of being killed, not in natural causes.
Well, see, I don't believe such a thing exists. Like immortality, that's gone.
One of these days, I'm gonna find how to make
Not
it.
entirely.
Okay, it's a level 20 discovery I can make to make the potion of eternal youth.
Yes, so why would anyone want to live forever?
That's
I
not my
mean, to
problem.
be fair, I wouldn't mind rewriting my life, but living
But you
forever?
gotta think about the
Ugh.
aristocrats, how much they would pay for something like that.
Aristocrats are generally very easily bored. You think eternity is gonna help with
But
that?
if they had eternal youth, they,
Yeah, it
especially
doesn't
the women,
matter.
would love it. Think, a woman wanting to look like 20 for a very long time.
I look pretty good for my age. I don't require such things and bubbles.
You've never met an aristocrat.
Oh, I've met plenty. I just don't like them very much.
I could easily sell one of these potions for 500,000 gold a pop.
And what would you do with all this gold? Seriously.
Invest it.
To what end?
Monopoly. One of these days, all the alcohol companies are going to belong to me.
And what would be the point of that exactly?
Money.
Money for what?
I'm a dwarf.
And
My character's size.
Money does not
so you
buy
want
you everything.
to build a big room and fill it with money.
Us dwarves are pretty damn greedy.
Um yeah, but there are limits. What you're describing is just
If I had
I
that
don't
much
get
money,
it.
can you imagine how many people I could help?
You said nothing about helping anyone.
If I'm going to have that much money, I'm going to be giving some of it away.
Some of it. Wow. Yeah, very touching. Indeed.
Hmm.
Hell, I could help fund an Inquisition.
Mm, you might want influence for that.
But what,
And
if I
to be honest, I would trust you with making bombs. I wouldn't trust you with, you know, running the show.
not, I won't be running the show.
Yeah, but it would be weird if you're just funneling money like that without asking anything in return. It sounds very, very suspect.
Well, I can't do some good with my own money.
I mean, yeah, but as you said, your own money, why would you just give them away for nothing? You said it yourself that dwarves are greedy. You said it.
True.
So, I'm searching for ulterior motives here. I'm gonna even roll for it.
There's no ulterior motives.
Yeah, but I need to know for sure if there is or not. Okay, 15. God damn it. I don't even know if that would count. Shayna, would that count for a motive sensing?
Unlikely.
But he's saying the truth though.
True.
Eh, eh.
I suppose you'd
well.
find no ulterior motives.
Look, my wife was raised in an orphanage.
I guess he was lucky.
Yes, I also agree. I was raised with no one.
I was raised in the street by street thugs.
Now think about it. If I could give away some of my money and help children like you guys would, or manage to give you guys a decent home, is that something so bad?
No, but I don't know the way you're going about it. This seems many extra steps there.
Yes, but it's profitable. That think about it this way: the aristocrats have a lot of
Well,
money.
if I
Before
cared about profits, I would have become a merchant.
Why do you think I opened a brewery? I got to do something else in my spare time.
Because you
Besides
suck at
brewing.
fighting.
Where else can I blow stuff up at? Not really loud and deep roads anymore, all that much.
Yeah, because if you collapse everything down there, we're not gonna find another tag in like ever. And I'm quite fond of the deep roads, weirdly enough.
If I collapse the deep roads, then they couldn't get to them either.
It's not that simple.
My character goes back to drinking his slightly poisonous tea.
I still think you should speak with the Inquisitor before you keep drinking this crap.
Too late now. I've already started.
Well, that's not how things work around here. And I'll kind of give a side eye to Illyria discreetly.
She's kind of just like,
Well, yeah, usually this kind of things turn to backfire, so are you sure you can't stop it? Or
Nope.
what if you die from it?
Then I die from it.
Well,
If the other
I
stuff I've
don't know
taken into
what you
my body hasn't
think,
killed
but
me yet, I
I
doubt this
think you
will.
are expendable, but you're here as a specialist per se, so maybe not do that.
Have you seen some of the caustic stuff I put into my body?
Well, in any case, you might want to give the smoke bomb recipe to Jacqueline before you start with that.
She already
Just to
knows
be
it.
sure. Oh, she does.
I believe so.
Well, make sure. Or maybe give it to me and I'll give it to her.
Fine, get me a piece of parchment.
Serena will open her satchel and open a journal, go to the last page, rip it off, and pass it to you, and then lock it and put it back in her satchel.
My character pulls out basically a quill and ink and begins to write the recipe. Here you go.
Okay. Now you're free to die, I guess. I mean, really, you don't care.
I work with explosives. There's always a
Yeah.
huge risk.
Yeah, but drinking poisons?
My character just looks at her like she's dumb. Like I've said, I'm drinking more caustic things.
That doesn't make it any less stupid.
Or I got a couple of my organs preserved, so it's already working.
Great. So we're gonna have a jar of pickles pretty soon, walking
No.
around among us.
Okay, I have character. It actually reduces it. I have a 25% chance of turning critical hits into normal hits.
And
If I
also,
take
don't
up,
worry if you die. I'll bring you back to life.
my character also has auto regeneration.
As a as in revival, or as in
I can bring it.
raising undead?
Not
As
raising
a
undead.
revival. If I get hit to 0, my character will regain health points. I can do it up to 25 times, up to 25 hit points a day, I think. Even if I don't get knocked out, I can just heal 5 points. Another alchemical discovery.
Pretty good.
Well, if nobody else has anything, I think we can end the scene.
My character
Yeah,
leaves
'cause,
the tavern, goes to his bar, and lays in his barrel bed.
Yeah. Mark goes to the library to look at books.
yeah, Lyria will go to her room too, and
You mean Serena?
yeah. Who? What?
You said Lyria.
Oh yeah, fuck. Dude, I'm on 5 hours of sleep. Well, you're going somewhere too, probably. Because we're leaving. Okay, I'm leaving. And you can stay.
Okay.
Yeah, Serena will go to her room and look at her tattoo in the mirror and be like, it's so nice and I like it so
Wait, this spell's
much.
called spontaneous healing.
Yeah.
Something like a life word, I suppose. Death block? Life word? What's okay, never mind. My brain's not there.
Anyway,
Basically, I have
thank
the
you,
fat
players, for
feeling.
playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene for Dragon Age: Rise of the Qunari. See you next time.